our answer to the challenge of quickly creating a strategy is the Simple Spreadsheet. We called it this because on the one hand, it's very simple. However, it can become incredibly complex if required. This depends on the depth to which you complete it. Completing the spreadsheet helps you decide which activities are worth investing in. The process forces you to make disciplined decisions and where you should invest time and money. It helps ensure that your budget choices are driven by rational thought rather than by gut feel. It may sound dry, but it more often than not opens up the marketing plan to be more expansive and fun. Done well, it will give you and the team the confidence to make bolder decisions. Through the following process, you can work towards creating a simple spreadsheet that will serve three purposes. It will define the activities that are more likely to deliver results, become a working digital marketing action plan, and be the point where results are tracked, reported, and appraised. The simple spreadsheet will also answer the following questions. Which activities could we do? Which activities do we think have the greatest priority? Which messages should we be creating? And how much would it cost and what will we get back? Here's what is involved at each step. The steps we take to create the simple spreadsheet are as follows. Step 1. Set the global goals. These are the overarching goals for your business. Step 2. Define the key audience personas that you want to target. Step 3. Define the channels where you will find your audience. And step 4. Choose which products you aim to sell. Step 5 is defining what type of content you need to create. Step 6 is to define your sales messaging, call to actions and customer anxieties. Step 7 is projections, prioritization, and this will talk about how much it will cost and what will you get back. And step 8, it's all about key performance indicators and how you will measure and how effective each of these are. Step 1, before starting, revisit the brand positioning document. The brand positioning document helps you to develop a top-level view of what your brand exists to do in the world, your global goals, and the general language that you want to use. Below we will expand on a couple of areas that were touched upon in the brand positioning document, so reread it and have it in mind throughout the following steps. Step 2. Define the key audience personas you want to target. In the brand positioning document, we set you the challenge to define your perfect client. That exercise focuses your attention on the core market of the business. The next step involves expanding on that work to identify a wider range of target audiences, as well as go deeper into defining each one. Think about the type of customer that you work with or would like to work with. Fill in the audience persona t-shirt and make notes on each of the below characteristics. Repeat this exercise for as many different potential customers that you want to target. Through the process, you will find that there are ways in which you can categorize your customers. Sometimes all the characteristics you have identified are the same across customers, apart from a key characteristic that makes one type of customer entirely different to another. For example, we work a lot with digital marketing managers who have similar characteristics. However, we recognise that some of them have decision-making powers and can make budget decisions, and some have to get permission from the chain, so they can't make budget decisions. This is a key differentiator for us, and we pull these people in two separate groups. We also have some clients that want to be involved in all tactical elements of a campaign and like to be involved in the day-to-day, whereas some of our clients prefer to leave us to it and therefore don't like to be involved in the day-to-day. Then there are clients who are business owners or bosses and some who are marketing managers. Think about your own customers and segment them into separate groups based on criteria relevant to your business. Stage 3. Define the channels where you will find your audience. Once you have defined the key audience personas using the t-shirt exercise, we can look into where those people can be found. For each persona you have selected, identify a list of the channels where you think those people spend time. Choose the channels that are most likely to deliver the best results. Stage 4. Choose which products you aim to sell. Once you've made decisions about the channels that will best reach your audience personas, you can match products that would be most appropriate to them and each channel. We use the term product in a broad sense. We could ultimately be looking to sell a prospective client a large retainer package with us. You may find that it's far more appropriate to create smaller products that allow potential customers to experience your brand and warm them into the idea of working with you. For example, A product in this sense might be a white paper that gives someone great value and could be purchased in exchange for their email address. It is likely that there are many new products that you can create that will have a low barrier of entry for new customers and at the same time get them into your buying funnel. Spread out all of the audience persona t-shirts you want to focus on. For each one, identify the channels that are most likely to reach them. Now match your current products to each persona and channel, or imagine new proxy products that can give value to each persona. Stage 5. Define what type of content you need to create. Think of the types of content you can create as products. For each audience persona and channel, which type and format of content would work well? Which would be worth your time and investment to create? You've now created a list of audience personas, channels and content products. Can you identify any patterns across the list? Can you reach a number of personas by showing similar types of content across similar channels? Is your list becoming a map? Stage 6. Define messaging, call to actions and customer anxieties. The next step is to define the messaging that each type of content will convey. What specific messages, call to actions, unique selling points and customer anxieties will be appropriate for the types of content you intend to create? Imagine yourself in the shoes of each of your audience personas. What are their anxieties, needs and frustrations? What's on their mind? What messages can you craft to address what's concerning each of your audience personas? Stage 7. Projections and prioritisation. How much will it cost and what will you get back? By this stage, you have created a long list of goals, target audience personas, content formats and messaging concepts. The next step is to review this long list and whittle it down to the activities that are most likely to deliver the best results. The quick answer is to give each activity a high, medium or low score against time, cost and predicted results. This is a quick way of getting there, but can be heavily influenced by what the person scoring it believes will be effective. A better method is to estimate the frequency, cost, volume, projected conversion rate, average order value, total predicted conversions, predicted revenue, net profit and return on investment. These items seem complicated at first, but once you have completed this activity for one line of your simple spreadsheet, you will see how easy it is. The result will be a more robust prediction of what potential return on investment for each proposed activity. At the end of completing this activity, the strategy, that is, the priority list of activities that are really worthwhile for your business, will become self-evident. This will also have the associated benefit of attributing more confidence to investment decisions and making a successful campaign far more likely. Choose a couple of audience personas, channels and types of content. Have a go at estimating the frequency, cost, volume and predicted conversion rate for each one. Now estimate for each one the average order value, total predicted conversions, predicted revenue, net profit and return on investment. Get a sense of the value to you as well as to your audience personas for each activity. Stage 8. Key performance indicators. How will you measure how effective it is? Finally, the list of activities that have been deemed worthwhile can now be measured. Using the same spreadsheet, we'll be able to track over time how effective each activity is. Keep a detailed note of the marketing activities you carry out. Capture the frequency and volume of your activities and the cost you incur. Track your conversion rates, order values, revenues, profits and return on investment. How accurate were your expectations? Which marketing activities pay off over time?